All the buttons. Good afternoon. Welcome on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the university leadership, Dr. Shauna Ridlinger, our president, myself as your program director, and the entirety of the Anesthesiologist Assistant Program, faculty and staff. Welcome to our third AA White Coat Ceremony on this beautiful sunny day. How about that? Spring is here. Next, we'd like to invite Emily Strand, the Director of Campus Ministry, to open us up in prayer.
And on behalf of Father Dan Millizer and our Campus Ministry Department, we do want to add our congratulations to you for this milestone. And so we begin in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord Jesus, our divine physician, in your earthly life, you showed special concern for those who suffer and entrusted to your disciples the ministry of healing. Make those gathered before you today ready for this same healing work. Make each of them aware of the great mission entrusted to them and strive always to be an instrument of your merciful love. Enlighten their minds, guide their hands, make their hearts diligent and compassionate. Open their eyes so that every patient they recognize the features of your divine face. You who are the way, provide them with the gift of knowing how to imitate you every day, helping to heal not only the body, but the whole person. You who are truth, provide them with gifts of wisdom and science to penetrate the mystery of human suffering, to discover the cause of every malady, and to find for them suitable remedies. You who are the life, help them bear witness to the gospel of life in their profession, respecting the dignity of every human being, especially those most in need. Inspire them to contribute also to the healing and renewal of healthcare structures, so that they may reflect your justice. Make them, O Lord, good Samaritans, ready to welcome, treat, and console those they encounter, always acting with more kindness than may appear necessary. We ask all this in your holy name. Amen. In the name of the Father. Thank you.
Thank you for those beautiful and kind words. What a great way to start the ceremony. Go back to our welcoming here. In addition to our distinguished cohort, I'd like to give a very special hello and welcome to each of the loved ones here among us. Thank you for joining us and celebrating the accomplishments of each of these individuals seated here in Cohort 3, excuse me. As we talked on day one of the program, of which I'll echo again here today, each of these students in Cohort 1 will need your continued love, your continued support throughout our rigorous program. Let's all take a moment to give appreciation to the very special guest joining us to support our Cohort 3 students. I'd also like to give a welcome to the many university representatives, the Board of Trustees, donors, Dominican Sisters of the Peace, Cohort 2 students present with us, Mia and Adam, and everyone in the audience here to support this very special occasion, not only for the ODU AA program, but our beloved Ohio Dominican University at large. Lastly, I'd like to welcome those family members and loved ones that could not make it here today to be present with us that are tuning in online. To Maggie Rose, joining us from Nashville virtually, we miss you, but we know that you're doing awesome things down there. Keep up the great work. As the ODU AA program director, I again personally congratulate each and every one of you in Cohort 3 on your wonderful academic and professional accomplishments. Although many applied to the program, we carefully considered and selected each of the 25 students sitting here today to join the ODU AA family. We celebrate the white coat ceremony today to keep the National CAA celebration ongoing, as last week was National Certified Anesthesiologist Assistant Week. In addition, keeping it in the family, it just happened to be my 21st birthday yesterday, or 41st, and the students had a wonderful surprise for me at the program as I arrived yesterday, which was very nice and kind, and I am super grateful for. We're excited for this journey, and in our 6 weeks together, I know that each of you have been working extremely hard and have a sense that each of you are equally excited, nervous, and looking forward to finishing the ABCs of anesthesiology and the Baby Miller quizzes and project. As we have discussed many times in our daily, weekly meetings, discussions, sidebars in the hallway, the climb up the mountain to program completion is much more like a marathon than a sprint. The mental fortitude and dedication that is required of you is no easy feat. And I assure you, as I stand before you, and as Cohort 2 members could say in Cohort 1, the stress, the sleepless nights, the inability to spend much time with loved ones, and the many hours that you're committing to these studies in clinical ahead are so worth it, so keep it going. We are proud and grateful for each and every single one of you to be experiencing not only the AA program here, but the ODU difference. A couple brief highlights that make me very proud of being a part of ODU in the AA program that we've built here. First, we are the first AA program built within a liberal arts institution, having a strong connection to its faith-based mission. ODU embraces all who seek the truth to develop students through an inclusive and rigorous academic life while inspiring a greater purpose for individuals, the community, and the world. I'm personally blessed and thankful to be a part of this opportunity by the grace of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Secondly, ODU's AA program mission and goal is to ensure that we help each and every one of you develop into quality, compassionate, and ethical CAAs, while fostering an environment to grow as leaders in the field, to be advocates and ambassadors to not only the ODU family, but also the anesthesiology community and the anesthesiologist assistant profession at large. Many have heard this before in your first days, but if you weren't there, you get to hear for the first time. I value my faith, my family, and my friends. My faith guides my daily principles as an individual. I'm a family-first person, and as such, the ODU AA students in Cohort 1 that are now graduates, Cohort 2 and 3, and those beyond will forever be part of my ODU family, and I'm honored to be the program director for each of you. I'm married to my beautiful wife that happens to be on the left side here. She's a nurse practitioner, and she's part of the ODU family by proxy. And as I said, she puts up with my dedication to each of you, and also supports me and our kids at home. So I couldn't do anything that I do professionally without her support. So super grateful for you. As mentioned, we have 4 kids, Olivia, Avalyn, Alexander, and Archer. And I can't say much more than I love being a dad, and I hope that someday, if you're not, you're able to be a parent as well. Last but certainly not least, I couldn't be here without the loving support that I've had throughout my life from my parents, Rita and Dave, that we're not able to be here today. But I super grateful, super appreciative, Mom and Dad, for all that you've done for me. Outside of my dedication to our students, my patients, my career, I enjoy the outdoors, hunting, fishing, camping, boating, but most importantly, what I value most is spending time with my family and helping coach my kids' sports teams. As your program director, I have joked with you many times over these last 6 weeks, but I'll say it again. I am used to the juggling circus act that maybe is required of us as faculty at times, as coaching a team of 9 and 10-year-old boys is certainly no easy task. So how did we get here today? My journey to becoming a program director started many years ago. It actually started in 2008 as part of my own AA education. I had to complete a thesis project on anything medically related, and as a first-year AA student myself, I chose to do my project on how to become an AA program director and how to start an AA program. In 2011, I was the first CAA here in Columbus, Ohio in private practice, and with the help of many colleagues, we have grown the team here within Columbus to over 60 CAAs locally between some of the different sites. The significant growth and interest from the local community has allowed for my 2008 dreams to become a reality. In 2019, I was fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time, or for me, God had a plan. I was working and providing anesthesia in the operating room for Dr. Adolph Lombardi, an orthopedic surgeon, and he happened to hear a conversation that I was having with his student of the day, which was an ODU PA student. I'll leave it brief, but about 30 minutes later, I was contacted by ODU, and I now stand before you as the ODU AA program director based on that conversation that I had in the operating room. With that, I'd like to say thank you to our acting president and provost, Dr. Shauna Ridlinger, and the entirety of the ODU community. You guys are all the ones that helped make this effort happen. We are forever grateful to you, and thank you for your continued leadership and support. On to cohort 3, and what we're here today for is the white coat. The white coat, as you will hear from Dr. Mitchell, is an honor for any medical provider to receive. Just as you take the oath and the honor today, always remember a few simple things. 1, just as you left your family home for the first time to go to college, your parents and loved ones likely hope for your safety, your security, and your success. Remember, you are a representative of your family name, and it is tied to you wherever you may go. Number 2, just as you place the white coat on today, and all days forward, be reminded of the honor and the privilege it is to be a medical professional and maintaining the highest regard for patient safety and satisfaction every single day that you go to clinic. Just as you leave our AA building at Peace Hall, remember our core program and university values, and always be steadfast to Ohio Dominican University and the program mission. Last but not least, just as you leave, and what seems like forever away, but a short 22 months as you graduate from ODU. Remember who you are, where you came from, and stay committed to lifelong professional learning, advocacy, and university ambassadorship. Lastly, my hope and my commitment to each of you as your program director is that I, along with the entirety of our team here at Ohio Dominican University, will come alongside each of you with your dedication and your commitment to help your dreams of 2025 become reality too as future CAAs. Thank you very much, and we'll move on to the next part of the program. Next, I would like to introduce our president, Dr. Shauna Ridlinger, to give a few words.
Good afternoon. Welcome, everybody. It's so great to see you. I would like to welcome family, friends, students, faculty, and staff, and community partners to joining us today at this really, I love the word milestone, because in your education and getting here today in the AA program, getting your white coat, your short white coat, it's a really big honor. And I was really thrilled as I was walking down the halls and coming in today, seeing your family here, flowers. It's a celebration. It's a big deal. It's a great day. So we're very blessed to have beautiful weather, and I'm so glad that you all could make it. You're our third class, as Aaron mentioned. This journey for us started many years ago in hoping to develop a program like what we have here. And your journey here also started a while ago as well. And we're thankful that you're here joining us and making up this third class. Each class has its own kind of personality, and you're in week 7. By my calendar, I think you're about week 7 in the semester. So you've had the opportunity to get to know each other a little bit and start to learn one another, and that will only grow as your time goes on. There's a really uniqueness, for those of you, if you've never been in a cohort-based program, where you start together, you kind of grind it out together, and it really helps you make it through. So my best advice to you is to lean on each other, lean on your faculty, lean on ODU and what we can do for you, because that's really what we're here to do. We're very proud that you're here. As Aaron mentioned, having the first program in a liberal arts school, you think, that's interesting. And it is interesting, and part of that is to have an AA program, you have to have a sponsor with a medical school and an anesthesiology department. And so the University of Cincinnati is our program that sponsors us. And so that's part of why it's unusual to have a program like this at a small liberal arts school. So a lot of thought and effort went into getting this program here, a lot of time spent with Aaron, working with CAA and other anesthesiology groups throughout Ohio and other states as well. So we're excited to have you here, and I can give you assurance that we've worked very hard to provide this education that you've embarked on in this program. So as I said, you've got to know each other. You had CAA week last week, so you're kind of moving along. All your gears are turning to move you forward, and that's really, I guess, the one thing to remember that I'd ask that I say to you is just keep moving forward, keep working together. One of the quotes that I like from Winston Churchill states, "Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking your potential." So you're obviously all very intelligent. You obviously all have a very hard work ethic to be here, and we congratulate you on that. But remember, it's the ongoing effort and the challenge that you'll face over these next couple years and throughout your whole career. I face it daily too, is continuing to give the effort. And sometimes you need to lean on others in your area to help you, energize you for that, and that's okay. Work together. You have entered a profession that believes in teamwork. You talk about the anesthesiology care team and the team that goes into caring for people. And that's the spirit of how this program was started. That's the spirit of what we do here at ODU. And so I'm so glad that you're here with us, and I give you my best as you embark, and we give these white coats to you today. Remember to work together, and your success will be unlimited. So glad to have you here, and we'll move on to other words, and congratulations to you. Thank you.
I would like to invite the chair of the Health Science Division, Cameron Powell, to give a couple words to you.
Good afternoon. I'm honored to be here today and see you again. I've met some of you at orientation and some of your families and friends and parents and everybody else, so it's good to see you here today. Being part of the Health Science Division and the PA program, which is primarily where I work, it's always exciting to have a new set of clinical students on campus. You know, your cadaver lab is next to my office in our building, so I tend to troll the cadaver lab on a Thursday afternoon. So it's always good to kind of see you and see that building even more full than it normally is. So it's good to have you guys on campus for sure. This is a wonderful event to celebrate you, your friends, your family, and it marks this transition into the clinical phase of your program. And as you don your white coat, just realize and remember that it's more than just a symbol. It's a reminder of the trust that your patients will hold in you. And I think that's something that's important to think of as a student and even as a practicing CAA. Each of you, as we've talked, have worked very hard to get to this point. Resilience, dedication, commitment, some of the words that we would use to describe the path that you've taken. And as you continue to be more in-depth in your graduate studies, those challenges will continue. But remain goal-oriented, right? Begin with the end in mind and just stay focused. And don't forget everything that you've already accomplished. And maintain the goals of the things that you're going to accomplish. You're here for a reason, to serve your patients, serve your community, and not only has that hard work been to get you here to this point from the dedication and commitment during your undergrad studies, but also the support from those that are here with you today. So remember them. Continue to lean on them as you get through the challenging parts of the program. And as you progress in the program, don't underestimate the impact that you can have as a student, okay? So as a student, sometimes you don't have that same sense that you can have an impact on your patients and you're just trying to kind of keep up day to day, but you certainly can. Your patients will look up to you, whether it's a short coat or a long coat. They're going to look to you for support. They're going to look to you for guidance, and that's an important piece of being a student and in the clinical program. So now more than ever, our patients need the human connection in healthcare, and you're certainly in a place where you can offer that as a student. So we look forward to sharing this journey with you, and again, welcome to ODU and welcome to healthcare. Thank you.
Next, I would like to invite our class president and vice president to give a few words and remarks from the cohort.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Julian Tagawan, and I am honored to be the acting class president of our class of 2026. On behalf of our class, thank you to all of you for being here to help celebrate this exciting milestone with us. To all of you, our family and friends and loved ones, thank you for your unwavering support and your encouragement and the sacrifices you've made to help us get here. It's your belief in us and commitment to us that has helped us through every challenge before this one. And now as we stand before this new mountain of challenges, we know that we will need your support more than ever. And so we are incredibly humbled and grateful to have you by our sides for this next step in our careers. And to Aaron, Tara, and all of our faculty, thank you for choosing us to be part of this third cohort and for your dedication to sharing this incredible profession with us. We are truly grateful for the opportunity to be part of this class, and no matter the obstacles that lie ahead, we are honored and excited to be the faces, hands, and feet of this program, and we will strive daily to become CAAs that you would be proud to work alongside. Once again, thank you all for being here to celebrate it with us. It means the world to us to share this moment with all you who have helped shape and support us along the way. And so with that, I'd like to turn it over to our class's Vice President, Nathan, to share a few words with our cohort. Thank you.
Thank you, Julian. Again, my name is Nathan, and I am extremely honored to serve as the VP for Cohort 3. Really quick, along the same lines, on behalf of the cohort, I just wanted to extend a big thank you to Ohio Dominican, Aaron, Tara, and the rest of the program faculty who could not be here today for affording us such a great opportunity to pursue the AA career. I'll speak kind of towards our cohort. I think there are 5 words that describe our cohort: genuine, diligent, compassionate, resilient, and curious. And I'm confident in saying that these are 5 of the many qualities that describe the ideal CAA. So the fact that in some way, shape, or form, we have all shown some of these characteristics, I think goes a long way in showing just how unique our class is. Each one of us came into this program from a variety of backgrounds, navigating different periods of life, and with a unique set of skills. And despite all this, and also despite the fact that we've only been classmates for 42 days, I think there's something to be said for how close we've all become and how willing every one of us is to offer support and encouragement to our peers. I'm so excited to see how much progress we can make together over the course of this program. To close, I'll speak directly to my 24 classmates. Remember that we are here not only for ourselves, but for the countless others who have believed in us and made sacrifices on our behalf. Try to enjoy every moment that we spend with each other. Even though almost every day is stressful and filled with quizzes, right now we're forming relationships that will last for years to come. And also, don't forget to take a step back every once in a while and smile and feel proud. But also don't do it for too long because the mountain isn't going to climb itself. Thank you.
Those were, again, beautiful and telling words. Great job, guys. Thank you. Next, we'll move to the significance of the white coat, which will be discussed by our medical director, Dr. Chris Mitchell.
All right. I always have to go last, but thank you all for being here. There are very few moments that I remember as distinctly as donning my white coat for the first time in front of my family, friends, and faculty. Whenever we come to defining moments in life, I find it can be helpful to look back on our journey and take stock of our blessings and our progress. Doing so helps us to stay grounded, optimistic, humble, and grateful. It takes significant effort and force of will to be where you are today. You begin a new chapter of your story as you go out into clinical practice, but we know this is not the beginning or the end of your journeys. While it is true that you have worked hard to get to this moment, it is also true that no one reaches this point on their own. Countless others have paved the way, whether it be your family and friends who have supported you, teachers and mentors who have guided you, or people you will never know who have paved the way for your schools, for healthcare, and for this specialty. You have earned this moment of recognition, and you should be proud of yourselves. but you should always remember those who helped you make it possible. So please take one more moment with me to acknowledge those people in your lives. The white coat ceremony is a celebration of you and an acknowledgement that though your anesthesia training is just beginning, you have already achieved so much. But this ceremony is not just a celebration. It is also an induction into the ancient fellowship of medicine. The white coat is the emblem and symbol of a medical professional, and before you don it, you should understand what it is and what it means. The white coat symbolizes a commitment you make to your patients of continuous humanism and unwavering professionalism, and you must develop these and wear them even when your white coat is off. The white coat means different things to each person, and your understanding of it will evolve as mine has. For me, the white coat means things like heritage, respect, compassion, hard work, responsibility, professionalism, and above all else, trust. The white coat ceremony, is clinical by its very nature, because this ceremony is as much about your future patients as it is about you. By accepting these white coats today, you are becoming a member of a community of healthcare professionals who have tirelessly and selflessly labored to ensure that when the people see this coat, they trust the person wearing it. They trust that you care for them, counsel them, advise them, and sometimes cry with them. They trust that you study and practice and apply yourself. They trust that you will be your best self when they have their worst day. You will soon have experiences where people will tell you things they would not tell their closest friends, solely because of the trust in your title, the title that you carry and the coat that you wear. By putting on this white coat, you inherit this trust and that others have worked diligently to build brick by brick. As you join us, it becomes your responsibility to continue to strengthen that trust for coming generations. This is the heritage of the white coat. This does not mean that you must be perfect, but that you work hard to increase your skill and knowledge, apply your knowledge as best you can, respect each patient's unique wishes, and show everyone compassion and understanding. In short, you must strive every day to be worthy of the trust placed in you by your patients. I hope this has brought the serious nature of the calling of healthcare into focus for you. You should not don the mantle of a healthcare provider lightly. You should know what it means to you and to your patients. But there is one final word embodied in the symbolic nature of the white coat, and that is community. If the seriousness of this calling and this coat ever begins to feel like a burden, always remember that it is also a community. We, as faculty and the countless coworkers you will soon encounter, stand ready to support you and to help you grow. As a community, we will challenge you to be your best, but we will also lift you up when you are not. As you embark on this amazing journey that symbolically begins today with the donning of your white coat, I hope you look back with pride on the rocky road you have trod. Look out with gratitude at those who have helped you climb this far, and look forward to a bright and fulfilling future as a compassionate healer. Now, please allow me to be one of the first to welcome you to the Ohio Dominican University family and to your calling as a trusted healthcare provider. Welcome, and thank you for coming to celebrate with us.
We would like to move on to the presentation of the white coats. So Allie, if you could join right at the foot of the step and file in behind her.
First up, we have Allie Bongiorno of Tolland, Connecticut, graduated from University of Tampa with a bachelor's in health sciences. Next, we have Joshua Carlson of Toledo, Ohio, Graduated from The Ohio State University with bachelor's in biology and University of Cincinnati with a master's in molecular biology. Josh is being coded by his father, Dr. Glenn Carlson, former orthopedic surgeon, and his mother, Dr. Kimberly Carlson, podiatrist. Caroline Colombo of Upper Arlington, Ohio, graduated from University of Cincinnati with Bachelor's of Science. Caroline is being coded by her father, Dr. James Colombo, urologist. Cameron Fast of Worcester, Ohio, graduated from Otterbein University with bachelor's in biochemistry and molecular biology. Malika Haver of Hicksville, Ohio, graduated from Bowling Green State University with a bachelor's in chemistry and Duke University with a master's of biomedical science. Eason Huang of Cincinnati, Ohio, graduated from University of Cincinnati with a bachelor's in science. Robert Kaltenbach of Bartlett, Ohio, graduated from Troy University with a bachelor's in biomedical science. Riley Kreinbrink of Pickerington, Ohio, graduated from The Ohio State University with a bachelor's in biology. Sophia Loser of Columbus, Ohio, graduated from Miami University with a bachelor's in public health epidemiology. Sophia is being coded by her mother, Dolores Loser, Master's of Science in Nursing, registered nurse, and certified nurse practitioner. Bryce McAtall of Marietta, Ohio, graduated from Otterbein University with a bachelor's in science in systems engineering. Mike Mitchell of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, graduated from Walsh University with a bachelor's of science in biology. Hannah Olson of Grand Rapids, Michigan, graduated from Michigan State University with bachelor's of science in human biology. Nathan Polino of Columbus, Ohio, graduated from Xavier University with a bachelor's in biomedical sciences and minor in classical humanities. Nicole Perino of Greensburg, Pennsylvania, graduated from Gannon University as a doctor of physical therapy. Yuleris Quintero of Venezuela graduated from University de los Andes as a Doctor of Medicine. Ashley Redman of Cortland, Ohio, graduated from Hiram College with a Bachelor of Arts in Biochemistry and Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. Ismael Carrillo Reyes of Cincinnati, Ohio, graduated from University of Cincinnati with Bachelor's in Biology, with minors in Psychology and a certificate in Minority Health. Travis Richards of Dundee, Michigan, graduated from University of Toledo with Bachelor's in Mechanical Engineering. Spencer Tamero of New Albany, Ohio, graduated from Ohio Dominican University with Bachelor's in Biology. Josh Terry of Rio Rancho, New Mexico, graduated from Brigham Young University with a Bachelor's of Science in Public Health. Julian Tegowan of Westerville, Ohio, graduated from Capital University with a Bachelor's in Biological Science with concentration in Cellular and Molecular Biology. Julian is being coded by his father, Dr. Justin Tegowan, Anesthesiologist. Alice Tun of Copley, Ohio, graduated from Kent State University with Bachelor's in Biological Science with concentration in Cellular and Molecular Biology. Alice is being coded by her sister, ODU PA alum Rosemary Tun, physician assistant. Zachary Wilson of Columbus, Ohio, graduated from Xavier University with Bachelor's of Biomedical Science. Jacqueline Yamat of Hinckley, Ohio, graduated from The Ohio State University with a Bachelor's in Biochemistry. Jacqueline is being coded by her father, Dr. Roderick Yamat, anesthesiologist, and Dr. Catherine Yamat, anesthesiologist. Vanessa Zorzan of Northville, Michigan, graduated from Wayne State University with Bachelor's in Public Health.
What a fantastic and awesome coding. Congratulations, guys. That was great. If each and every one of our cohort 3 members could stand and rise for the program oath, the sheet with your program there. Go ahead and raise your right hand and go ahead and read along. I pledge to perform the following duties with honesty and dedication. I will work as a physician extender to provide quality, compassionate, and ethical healthcare services. I will continue to develop, contemplate truth, and share with others the fruits of this contemplation. I will be sensitive to individuals, collaborative. I work exclusively within the anesthesia care team model led by physician anesthesiologists to ensure team-based excellent. We'll invite Tara to give the administration of the AA professional oath.
All right. I hereby solemnly swear in the presence of all assembled to carry out to the best of my abilities the following oath. You can go with me, okay? I will strive to reduce the suffering of my times and never Wonderful. Congratulations.
You may be seated. You did it. We made it. Thank you again for each and every one of you for taking the time to be here with us today. We look forward to seeing you at the program at Peace Hall, 2600 Airport Drive, for some light refreshments to celebrate. We will do some pictures with the cohort. If you want to stick around and get some pictures with your student, you're welcome to. Otherwise, we will move over to Peace Hall. Again, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. God bless you. God bless Ohio Dominican University, and God bless America. Have a great day.